Hello again, everybody. Racer 294 here, taking a look at FIA Exhibition Season 3, Round 10, the final round at LagunaSeca Raceway in Group 3 cars. I'm going to do what I call Commentary After Race, or C.A.R. and take a look at how things panned out for my go at the first slot of the day. 5 o'clock slot East Coast time for me. So I'll take a look at the cars here. We got an NSX in the front, Blackwing, that Sneaky Skip, myself in third, played number 3, which was a really good start for me. Say what my qualifying was. I think I was at 123, maybe 124 or 124. So it was pretty good. We went out, put in a flyer right off the start, which held up for pretty much most of qualifying. But it was good. I had a lot of confidence. I get that third place. That's probably, I think that's my best qualifier in any FIA, so I was really confident. Had a lot of laps on this track since we introduced it to Gran Turismo. Pretty good mix of cars. Usual big time players, a couple Subarus, some Jags, a couple Porsches, a couple Lexuses in here, Peugeot in there, I think. So, yeah. I like this Jag. It's a really cool looking livery. I like the Union Jack on the Jaguar. It's pretty cool looking. So we're going to be flipping back and forth between a couple of different views while we take a look at this. Try to apply a few things that I've learned from a couple other YouTubers, specifically Mr. David Peril, who's Don't Quit, which we're going to have 1 or 2 chances where we think we should have, but we stay with it. So thanks to Mr. Peril for his wise words. I'd like to give a couple thanks to a few other people that are in the GRT community. So here we go, off the start. Try to warm the tires up as best we can. Try to hit our marks. Try to not break too late. Cold tires. So try to let this try to be nice and smooth through the first lap. Try to not lose positions. Got balked there on the exit of that turn, so got lucky. Didn't lose this position. Probably could have gained a position. Probably should have passed Sneaky Skip here. Probably should have passed him then. So, but you know, we're gonna let him know. Just go. That's what was flashing. That's what was flashing. I was flashing for. Just go. I'm not gonna pass you. Just go. But whether he was even looking at his mirrors. I never do, so I use the hood cam, so when somebody's flashing me, I don't even know it, so unless I look backwards. So there's another opportunity where I could have passed him, but he saw me off. So again, I'm not trying to be too aggressive, but maybe I was a little too passive. But I'm going to look in our rear view mirror here and see we just got punted right off of the gravel. So trying to get back on, got it. So much torque, dirty tires. One of our back tires on the curb there, which I think really helped us flip this right off. So I'm gonna rejoin. In 16th. Gonna give up 16th. Gonna give up 17th and settle down for 18th. So I was not happy. Very not happy. You know, trying to be really trying to not make stupid moves, trying to just settle in, trying to make my passes when I could, but that's what it gets you. So again, there's where we thought, well, maybe we should just quit, but no, I don't think I was going to be able to get another good qualifier like I just did. So our confidence was high, we had good pace, and trying to get back as many of these positions as we can. So our strategy was going to be to do 2 stops, try to take these tires out to maybe lap 5, maybe 6, seeing how it goes. I'm not expecting them to hold up too well. And then jump on the medium tires, try to take them to lap 12. The light fuel load on softs should be able to put in some good laps. So a lot of pretty busy up here, big old gaggle pack up here. Lap 2, just finishing it up. Make sure we hit our brake points, turn-in points, and well, 2 guys have set themselves out of the race. So, there's 2 spots for us. Now we're in 16th spot. Now we're into 15th and another spot. So now after I looked at the replay, this is again commentary after the race. I've watched this race quite a few times, trying to see, actually trying to watch it so I can record it. So having some issues with my myself trying to record this stuff. So when I went back and looked at that first lap, that last turn, there's a white Subaru and the Viper. So the Viper had made an aggressive pass on the Subaru, and then he had, I didn't mean to do that, I'm so sorry, dude. So, well, the Viper had also gotten hit again by the Subaru, so I was pretty sure that Viper was going to hit me anyway. I think he was really aggressive, really trying to push himself to the front, and I think he was going to push whoever off he needed to. So I think it was just an inevitable event that I was going to get punted at some point by that Viper. So, you know, that's all behind us now, though. But, you know, just looking back, watching a replay. So, make a good pass here. Craig the Egg. It's a pretty good driver. I was had some pretty good scraps with him during this race, but we're trying to claw our way back. We know we have pace on everybody that's back here. We know we can get past them. We just got to do it. Try to get ourselves back into that top 10 or better. So unfortunate touch on that Aston, but we weren't going to take the position. Now all that's in the past too. So now it's like, you know, I can take your position if I can, guy. So, tires don't look too bad. We got our window is at the end of this lap, so I had switched my brake bias to be to the back to save some of the front tire life. So it was only 1 to the rear. So I think I probably could have gone 2. Might have put a little more wear on the backs versus the front, but I didn't want to compromise my turning too much. So the car's a little bit understeery, and trying not to make that worse. So feels pretty good with it at 1. Tire wear's not too bad. So, with the end of this season, I've been pretty happy with Jaguar. It's been a good car. It's a pretty good jack of all trades. It's got good power. Make a good pass here. I think it was a good pass. But we made our move too soon. He gets the undercut on us. So I'm going to have to give that right back. But good move on him. And we realized we're in the pits. So, the boys from Britain coming out with some fresh new boots. No fuel. Fuel's good. I think we did some test runs. Fuel looked really good. But yeah, back to Jaguar. I think I'll probably be staying with Jag for next season. Like I say, the Group 4 cars is pretty good. It's like most Group 4 cars. Its tire wear is a little excessive, but it's got good power, and the handling is similar to this one. So there's a lot of similarities between these two cars. V8s, rear-wheel drive. So jumping back and forth between them is pretty. It's a good familiar feeling. I like maybe Audi and Porsche, where the cars are very much different. So, Audi Group 3 cars, just really excitable handling. Group 4 is a front-wheel drive car, which is horrible on tire wear. So great cars, but just so different. So, switch views here. Get a good look at my livery, created for the season. It looks really sharp. I think if we stay with Jag, we'll just keep the same design, but change the colors maybe, or keep the same colors. I don't know. So we'll see. Might change tire manufacturers. Who knows? What's the point? So I'm going to drop out here, guys, and let you just take a look at sounds and sights. So we're back. Pretty uneventful couple of laps. Come back in, we're chasing Craig the Egg in the Subaru. don't know how the Subaru is around here. There's a couple in this race. They seem to be right about my same pace, so car must not be too bad. Not a very popular choice among manufacturers. The Group 4 car is pretty Scheisswagen. Not popular, not really good at anything. So there's a lot of flashing of lights in this race. Again, that was from my being upset through the first lap. But flashing the lights just lets them know. We're trying to distract them if they pay attention. Maybe not so much distract them, just let them know, hey, my pace is a little faster than yours. I'm coming. So I'll let it be a surprise. But yeah, there was quite a few times during this race where there was a lot of anger when I did it. Not something that I do a lot. I don't think it doesn't really make much of a difference. I think it's overused by some people, but when the lights like this, and you can see your lights flashing on the back of somebody's car, it's pretty neat. But again, like I say, I've made up a lot of time on this lap, so he must be on a one-stop strategy. Because I've gathered him up real quick, try to make a pass here. He's going to leave it open. I think he's going to let me come through. Trying to give him some room. Not a lot of passing opportunities here, but a lot of people let you through when their tires are shot. It was a pretty good. I think it was a fairly good race. The sportsmanship was pretty good. Again, this is a lobby of mainly A drivers and some B drivers, so I think there's a little bit higher skill level, obviously, in the A's and the B's. But there wasn't a whole lot of, at least that I saw and I had to deal with, except for getting back to the lap 1 incident. That one guy, the Viper, I'm pretty sure he was pretty much going to punt whoever he wanted to. This is coming up as one bad, like really poor racecraft or awareness of what's going on. So, of course, you're coming out of the pits right into the racing line, right in. There's no flashing of lights, and I was quite honestly not wanting to give him that spot. My anger, I missed a shift, which probably wouldn't have helped anything, but I was quite angry about that. That was very bad on his spot, on his part. Tires, again, these medium tires, they're not doing too bad. Again, if I would probably change my brake bias a little bit more, I probably could have stretched these out to the end of the race, but I would not have been able to compete for any positions with worn out mediums, I think. My pace, I felt was good. I'm not gonna say it was stupid fast, but it was good. It was a good solid pace. Minimized our errors, but again, here we're on our end lap, and starting to realize that these tires may not have the grip that they should. So we gave up that position to the Lucky Strike Lexus, and then the other Lexus behind us, he's going to be real forceful here, and that was unnecessary contact, truly unnecessary contact. I was probably going to give him that position anyway, because I'm on the end lap, but as you can tell by the back of his car, he's been shunted around. But that was again, two parts of bad sportsmanship here, 2 examples. Just unnecessary contact. Luckily, I didn't go off. just missed this brake part. Maybe thought there was more of a gap there than there was, but coming in for another stop. Some more fresh tires. There's the pit crew. Sharp looking Jaguar outfits. Car comes in, a little battered, a little beat up. I like the damage. I like the visible damage in the FIAs. I think it looks cool. Nice little touch. I think having the minimal damage if you crash into stuff is a good thing too. I think there's a backdoor penalties haven't been that great, but getting damage is a good deterrent for overly aggressive driving. So we're on a fresh set of softs. We've got a third of a tank of gas left, so we're in a light car. It's real brand new tires. So let's see where we can get to. Somebody's off there. That's one spot back. Porsche was pretty slow through that turn. We'll let him know we're behind him. We're gonna try to get him. I think he lets us in. He's probably making a pit run. That's his pass. Very aware. I think maybe the flash of the lights helped him. So who knows? But good on him. He's diving into the pits. He's got to get his fresh tires. Chase Craig the Egg again. Some more pursuit of him. So I'll let you guys know where my username came from, Racer294. So I used to race motorcycles, club race motorcycles here in the Mid-Atlantic, CCS, Formula USA, for about 5 or 6 years. Of course, when I started my PlayStation account, picking names, of course, Racer came right to mind, and then at the time, my technician code was 294, so 2 and 2 together, and that's where I get the Racer 294. Now, I would have probably used my race number, but I was racing with my race number at the time was 746. That didn't seem to make a lot of sense. I was sharing a bike with another friend, and he had his race number was 146. So it was easy for me to just switch to 746. Just add a little tape to his 146. We can share the same GSX-R 600. But that only lasted like a year before I got my own bike. So, and then about that same time, I raced with 746 for another year, and then I got number 14. So a lot of my liveries have 14 in them because that was my race number for the rest of my time racing. So I'm lucky to get a low 2-digit number, which is a big deal for guys racing club racing motorcycles. A lot of guys don't get 2-digit numbers. So 14 was my number. So, since I already had this user ID for so long, I never thought about changing it. So here we're coming to the end of this race. About 3 laps left now, into 15, 16, 17, 3 laps. So we're in 13th position, which is not as bad as it could have been, but still want to try to get another notch or two on our belts. Craig the Egg, we know his pace is just maybe a tiny bit slower than ours, but he's kept us in front of him. Kept us behind him, and he's going to battle with this guy that just put himself in the pit wall. So that guy might have some damage, so maybe those two start battling and they knock each other off. So we'll see. Let's just, again, try to catch up to them and keep them at a distance, but take an advantage if we can find one. So, but as we look back, as I've again watched this race quite a few times, I would now know that that's the guy that actually put me off on the first lap. He is riding ragged. He must have been on a one stop maybe, and the Viper's probably worst on tires, I would think. Not a very, I mean, I've never really used a Viper. I don't think it's a great car, but that's my opinion. Not a lot of people pick it. You see it a lot in most races, daily races. You see a Viper a lot. So here we're coming into the last lap, last turn, the penultimate lap. So we'll start our last lap. And that guy in 12th looks like some tasty meat, as Super GT would say. So we're gonna see if we can get him. It's going to be too hard. It's really all over the place. His tires are probably completely shot below his skins. More flashing lights. And magic worked. Put him right off. Bye-bye. And he flashes me. I didn't do anything to you. I don't know why you're flashing me. Says the guy that flashed him. Alright, so what can we do with Craig the Egg? Let's see. I finally started getting that second, so I think that's turn 10. Started getting that one really good. But I think that's going to do this race for us. So we kept it on the road for 16 to 17 laps. So got that going for us. So I think this race was 83 points for FIA, which was good. I only lost less than 400 points on my DR, which was surprising. I usually lose a lot more when I'm this far down. I'm plated 3, so I was, well, thanks guys, thanks for watching, and I'll let you see you on the next one.